Isekai is one of the best genres out there, and this genre of anime has become popular among fans, and it's not hard to see why. The idea of being transported to a different world, gaining amazing powers, and facing incredible challenges has captured the imagination of viewers around the world. Whether you wish to begin your Isekai journey or you are a veteran looking for new recommendations, today we're taking a look at the Isekai anime you absolutely can't miss out. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the list. Coming in at number 10 is Tate no Yusha no Nariagari. The Rising of the Shield Hero is a solid Isekai revenge story. It tells the story of a gamer who is miraculously teleported to a magical realm. He is recognized as one of the 4 heroes selected to save the world from impending destruction. Naofumi faces trauma, discrimination, and injustice that test his resolve. With a raging storm of hurt and mistrust in his heart, Naofumi begins his journey of strengthening himself and his reputation. Further along, however, the difficulty of being on his own. Aside from that, Naofumi must also try to reconnect with the other 3 cardinal heroes and bring out the best in them. Watching him struggle against a rigged system and overcome these obstacles through intelligence and determination makes for a compelling underdog story. Give this show a try. I hope you enjoy watching it. 9. Yujo Senki. Sometimes, an Isekai comes along that shakes things up by having an anti-hero or villain as the protagonist. Tanya the Evil is an Isekai anime with a peculiar plot that you have never seen before. The show about a blue-eyed girl who battles on the front lines of a brutal conflict, but her perceptive actions and combat initiative have an unintended side effect, propelling the mighty empire into becoming one of the most powerful nations in mankind's history. With a ruthless nature and strategic cunning, viewers can't help but support Tanya in her fight. It is also ironic that by loyally serving the empire to earn a position behind friendly lines, Tanya continues to be assigned frontline roles to use her immense power. It's both funny and entertaining to see a young girl take on the role of the embodiment of evil. It has a unique plot from all other Isekai anime, and this MC is just enough to get you started on this show. 8. Log Horizon. Log Horizon is a good anime with pretty animation and an engaging story. You must have seen countless anime based on this same template, but that doesn't matter here. It's definitely enjoyable and well-paced, using action to its maximum potential by not relying on it as a crutch during slower moments. In the blink of an eye, 30,000 bewildered Japanese gamers are whisked from their everyday lives into the world of the popular MMORPG, Elder Tale, after the game's latest update, unable to log out. The show explores the elements of gaming through the eyes of a master strategist who attempts to make the best of a puzzling situation. This show is one of the most intelligent and interesting Isekai of all time. Even with a slower pace, one will not be bored. There are currently 3 seasons out, and we hope for season 4 in the future. 7. No Game No Life. No Game No Life offers a unique twist on traditional Isekai anime. Fans praise the series for its concept of using games as battles, breathtaking animation, and the character dynamic between Sora and Shiro. The 2 main protagonists both happen to be master gamers who dominate various online games under the username Blank. After being challenged to a game of chess by the god Tet and winning, they are thrust into a fantasy world of discord. The show appeals to gamers and anime fans alike. This anime is very self-explanatory and it's really good, but the only bad news is that even after all this time, No Game No Life has no second season, but I hope in the future we'll get it. I hope you will enjoy watching the show. 6. Eminence in Shadow. Eminence in Shadow amplified many popular Isekai tropes, like an overpowered protagonist, an endless harem of girls who follow the male lead, convoluted world building until they reach ridiculous heights. Isekai fans have been waiting for this anime, which is the newest entry on our list, and come out in 2022. The show focuses on Minoru, who wants nothing more than to control the world from behind the shadows. Minoru spends most of his time training, wanting to obtain magical abilities. It isn't until he's reincarnated into another world. It's exactly the sort of show for anime fans who want a break from the classic Isekai formula. It also has hilarious comedic elements and a solid plot with the MC focusing on his goal. This Isekai anime is one of the best. It's a must-watch. 5. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. This show somehow manages to follow many Isekai tropes while at the same time either breaking or improving them. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime follows the story of Satoru Mikami, who, as the title suggests, is reborn as a slime. Following his reincarnation, Mikami renames himself Rimura Tempest, Thanks to the power of the skill predator, he can absorb the skills and powers of whatever he consumes. In just 2 seasons, the show has managed to earn its spot in anime history, and it is more than well-deserved. One of the anime's strongest points is its characters and how they have evolved as the show has gone on. Even if the story might not be everyone's cup of tea, the characters will keep you engaged. The fans of Isekai anime will genuinely like this show. 4. Overlord. Overlord is one of my favorite anime of all time. If you didn't watch it yet, what are you doing? Just start now. An Isekai series normally comprises a protagonist being summoned into a new world to help save it. However, that is not the case with Overlord. Momonga gets stuck as his strong character, Ain's Old Gone, in a world very similar to an MMORPG he used to play. As the Lord Ruler of the Tomb of Nazarick, Momonga's priority is the lives of his people. With his newfound power and army of loyal followers, Ain's decides to conquer the world. This epic, funny, and heartfelt show places a critical eye on several issues that other anime tend to brush over. With hilarious character interactions and frequent displays of Ain's godlike power, this series is a must-see for any fan of Isekai. I definitely recommend this anime. 3. Konosuba. Konosuba is definitely the greatest comedy Isekai anime of all time, and I will recommend you watch it. While not as intense as other Isekai anime, Konosuba is by far the funniest. This show may be a total deconstruction of Isekai, yet it's still highly enjoyable for Isekai fans, and anyone can appreciate whether they love Isekai or not. This makes Konosuba one of the very best Isekai anime series out there. The show follows Kazuma, a teenager who dies in a laughable and pathetic death on his way back from buying a game but is given a second chance by a goddess named Aqua. It was a happy day for Kazuma right up to the moment he died. If you're an Isekai enjoyer or not, I will highly recommend this anime. Also, Season 3 of Konosuba is out, so fans can enjoy that too. 2. Re:Zero. The list wouldn't be complete without this anime, which needs no introduction. Unlike many Isekai anime, Re:Zero subverts expectations of Isekai power fantasies by putting its protagonist through excruciating trials. The whole anime fanbase will unanimously agree that Re:Zero is probably one of the greatest Isekai anime of all time. The series boasts an unpredictable, dark, and complex narrative. Fans continue to develop theories in an attempt to explain many of the unresolved mysteries. It is a wonderful story with lovable characters that will keep you glued to your screen. Re:Zero is a very entertaining anime with an Isekai beat, and I can't recommend it enough. If I talk too much about it, may I spoiling the anime for you, so have fun watching it. And number 1 goes to Mushoku Tensei. No discussion about Isekai anime without bringing out this show. Few Isekai series can compete with Mushoku Tensei. The level of writing that goes into building its world and writing its characters is top tier. The show tells the story of somebody who was irredeemable in his past life, born into a new world with the hopes of becoming a powerful adventurer. Despite being bullied, disdained, and oppressed all his life, a 34-year-old still has the resolve to try something heroic, only to end in a tragic accident. But in a twist of fate, he wakes up in another world as Riddis Greyrat, and begins life again as a child born to loving parents. When Riddis' second chance at life begins, he tries to make the most of his new opportunity while overcoming his painful past, and maybe one day, he might find the one thing he couldn't find in his old world: love. What's your thoughts on the list? Did I miss your favorite Isekai anime? Let me know in the comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon if you don't want to miss out on future videos.